So the book focuses on this idea of how prison fuels disconnection. And so it tears people away from each other. It isolates them instead of bringing people together. And so I want people reading the book, coming away from it, to know that isolation does not rehabilitate people. It doesn't correct people, even though we call it a correctional system. And ultimately, prison is not keeping us safe. And I think I also want to emphasize that, you know, the book, sometimes when I talk about it, these conversations are focusing on the negative, but I really do consider it a hopeful book. And I do believe so strongly that we as a society can do better, and we're moving in that direction. So I'm talking about how prison breaks down ties between people, isolates people. And the flip side of that is that if those ties were actually built up and strengthened, they could lead to real collective safety, as I call it. So we know that almost everyone who's in prison is eventually released, that they're coming back into the world, often traumatized, often with fewer economic opportunities, educational opportunities, job opportunities, even fewer than they had when they went in. And we also know that they're coming out very disconnected and often alienated from the world. And so these bonds that are being broken down by the system have these very long-lasting consequences for all of us if we're thinking about this goal of safety and healing and ultimately moving forward, progressing as a society. So one of the things that I want people to come away with is not obviously some sort of monolithic institution that will come in to replace prison, but with the hope that through all kinds of initiatives, whether that's at the community level or the state level or even just, you know, the level of you and a few neighbors, that there are really exciting possibilities for fostering safety, fostering kind of rejuvenation, and fostering opportunities to build a society that reduces, and, you know, I talk about the goal of ending violence.